We are here at Epicenter in Rockingham, North Carolina. It's Grant Random with Amy Lee of Evanescence.
What's up? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming by. The question I want to ask you is, I heard that you just did the first plugged-in Evanescence show in 2 years.
Well, the first rockin' one,
The
for
first
sure.
rockin'
We've been
one.
doing like this really cool orchestral thing the past year and a half with our album Synthesis, which is like old songs and new songs, like all reworked with full orchestra, which was a challenge, but like just totally different feeling. So we loved it, but we were definitely ready to get back up out of our seats and rock again. So
Well,
it's
how
been fun.
different was it to do the synthesis stuff where you are doing orchestral? I mean, that's a completely different animal altogether.
It was very cerebral. It was a lot more like being in the studio where you're just like fully focused on like doing all the things you need to do. I was playing a lot more complicated piano. Like everybody's just working outside their comfort zone. And it was like these, beautiful like seated theaters. So it was more about focusing on every note and the performance than like, running around and getting the crowd energized, which takes up a lot of energy. So it definitely
Yeah.
is like, okay, we had to rehearse like for a good solid almost week, like retrain our brains, like and the songs are different versions too, like different keys and different Bring Me to Life, you either hold it for 4 or 2 in this first break. So it was very funny in rehearsals over and over, everybody like not coming in or coming in too early or whatever. So yeah, it's really fun though. We're excited to be back doing it again.
How different is it to perform in front of people who are seated? I mean, that's a whole different thing too, because it's a whole different energy.
You got to get comfortable with like just like people sitting in the audience, like, and not feel like that's some sort of an insult. Like see people sitting there going like, to be cool and not like, man, they're just sitting there,
Come on, wake
so
up.
programmed to have them like making noise and jumping the whole time that it took us a minute doing it at the beginning. We're like, is this working? And the reviews were great, but it's just a different feeling. Like it's a
Yeah.
very quiet, like theatrical thing. So we did get used to it, but it feels great to have that energy back again.
Yeah, so now you are segueing back into doing the big rocking shows, and you're doing it on a very big stage at these festivals like Epicenter this weekend. How do you get your mind back into that mindset, or is it just like getting back onto a bicycle?
I was a little nervous before the first show, partially because there's like lightning and rain and craziness and threats. There, hey, look out! If we tell you, we're gonna have to stop the show. But
Which
then
makes it a little challenging because you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to get struck by lightning.
yeah,
and-
dying wouldn't be the best.
Yeah.
But no, we loved it. As soon as we got up there, we were happy. I mean, we all were riding back in the runner van to the dressing rooms, going like, we got to work out. Like it's time to like get our cardio on.
Right.
There's a lot more to keep up with, just energy-wise, for sure.
Yeah, because you have to. There is such a thing as getting into stage shape, correct?
Totally. Yes.
And that requires some aerobics.
Just
and
a little bit of forethought. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be talking to you because I think this is going to be the only opportunity this weekend, being that it's Mother's Day weekend, that
Thanks for reminding me.
I get to actually talk to a mother.
Aw.
So, since it is Mother's Day and this is very much as much about you as your own mother, what are your thoughts on this day? What does it mean to you now that you're on both sides of it?
It means so much more. Like, I love my mom. You always love your mom, especially on Mother's Day. Let her know you love her. But being a mom and realizing that all they/we put up with, and all the love that you pour in that's maybe not fully appreciated and just like, taken for like, that's what moms do. It's awesome. I remember that my first year being a mom going, Mom, I had no idea. Thank you. I love you a million times.
After you became a mother, you're like, oh,
yeah,
I
after
get
that
it.
year of like no sleep, it's like, dude, I don't even remember that. I know you did that for me. Thank you.
That's very cool. The other big thing this weekend is Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Are you?
I wish the rest of my band was here. It's one of those things that like I like it a lot. My husband's obsessed with it. Everybody in the band's obsessed with it. I haven't invested the time to like keep up with the storyline. So I jump in once in a while and watch it when my husband's watching it. I like it. I love the costumes. I love the acting. There's a lot of people on the show that I really love.
Yeah.
But I'm not up on the story. So
all you had to do is just stay off the internet for like the next
I
6
know.
months, and then you won't be
start,
spoiled.
Yeah, later. Just
Then
do it
binge
all
watch
at once. Yeah.
What is next for Evanescence?
This is sort of a like creation year for us. So we're playing a few festivals and some headlining shows a little bit, but not too heavy. And in the time in between, getting together and starting the writing process for a new album.
You're doing some Europe stuff a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It seems to me that you would love, like, Europe is very much a place that you would really
Totally.
appreciate. So like if there's one European city that you truly love over all the others,
That's really hard.
No, I'm here to ask you hard questions, Amy. I'm sorry.
We all really enjoy Prague. It's so old. Anywhere that has like stuff that is so deeply ancient that you can't imagine what it might have been like, the people walking on the same stones that you're walking on just thousands of years for real ago, that's all slippery because people's feet have been going over. Any place like that, Athens is that way. I love history and culture, just being able to try different foods and see how other people live around the world. It's awesome.
So when do you think we can expect the results of this creation year? When are we going to hear some new stuff?
Hopefully next year.
Okay.
We're just going to get together and see what happens this month and start doing that more regularly until we feel like we're ready to do it. So
awesome. Amy, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank
It was a pleasure
you.
chatting with you.
You too. Good to see you again.